So you have less than a month to prepare for your special occasion, and you haven't allotted enough time for you to lose weight. Well, I know a way that will help you prepare for your special occasion and to get your results a lot sooner than anticipated, and that's by manipulating water weight. You can lose water weight, and that can help you to just look slimmer for that special occasion for that day. Not to confuse losing water weight with body fat. Body fat is essentially what everybody wants to lose. Body fat is what's going to help you to just maintain that lean look for a longer period of time. But when you drop water weight, and specifically only water weight, it is only temporary. Dropping water weight is a temporary solution, it's not long term. And I'll have some clients that approach me and they want to get ready for a wedding, they don't have much time, and I'll give them a few tips on how to drop the water weight for that specific date, and then we'll get back to our fitness goals, to our weight loss goal. But for the most part, again, this is not long term, this is only temporary. So let's get right into it and start with number one. So tip number one will be to drink the recommended amount of water for your body weight, and that's going to be half your body weight in ounces. Sometimes people tend to forget drinking water, which is imperative when it comes to dropping water weight. And what we want to stay away from is the sugar, juice, and the soda, because what happens is sugar retains water. So that's tip number one, is to drink water and to continue to hydrate yourself with only water. Tip number two, what is your diet going to look like? Your diet is going to be strict. It's not going to be a lot of fun. I know when I was trying to drop water weight for a bodybuilding competition, I had to avoid sauces because sauces have sugar in it as well. So I had to avoid ketchup, certain mayonnaise. I had to watch my caloric intake. I really had to monitor everything that was in my food, from the sauces to the oil. So your diet is plain at this point, because you're trying to prepare in a matter of weeks to drop water weight, right? So it's a lot of sacrifices that's going to be made. Eating clean, but yet boring. You're going to have meals like chicken breast, asparagus, sweet potatoes. That's what your meal is going to pretty much consist of when you're trying to drop water weight. In addition to having a strict diet, carb cycling is going to be imperative. And what carb cycling is manipulating your carbohydrates from medium, high, and low. Instead of consuming 200 grams, for example, of carbohydrates one day, your low carbohydrates may be 50 or 100 grams. So that's what carb cycling is, pretty much, is manipulating the amount of grams that you consume of carbohydrates. Think about the word carbohydrate, hydrate. The carbohydrates alone, it retains water in the body. So that's why it's imperative to understand why carb cycling is a tool that is used to help to drop water weight. Carbohydrates also turns into glucose. Depending on what type of carbohydrates you're consuming, it turns into glucose. Glucose is also, as I mentioned earlier, is sugar, and that's going to retain water as well. So think about that when it comes to carbohydrates. So that was tip number two. Tip number three is going to be consuming natural diuretics such as asparagus, celery, lemon water. Lemon water first thing in the morning, fasted state, is going to be beneficial. So that's what I like to do when it comes to dropping water weight, taking in natural diuretics. You have some individuals that may take it in a pill form to help to drop body weight a lot quicker. I feel like the natural it is, the more better it is. Dandelion root, I don't know if I mentioned that, it came to mind just now to just say it. Dandelion root is also imperative when it comes to dropping water weight. So that is tip number three, taking in natural diuretics. You have tip number four is cardio. You have your different types of cardio that you can incorporate. Weight training can also be another source of cardio, but I'm going to mention that in a later video to help you to understand how to use weight training as cardio. But for the most part, to go down the list of the type of cardio that I like to use is low steady state cardio, first thing in the morning at a fasted state. Then I would perform a HIIT if it's any time during the day that's using the body as a source of resistance, or using external weight as a source of resistance is also beneficial for helping to drop water weight. Low steady state cardio, HIIT, and interval training are all imperative to help to drop the water weight. So when it comes to exercising, there's also including the sweatsuits that's going to be beneficial to help drop water weight. See, sweating is water, so we got to get rid of that water weight. sweatsuits, neoprene shorts, waist trainers. This is why people wear these things when they go and work out. But again, as I mentioned, just as quickly as you lose water weight, it's just as quick as you gain it back. So it's just monitoring when you are doing this, because you don't want to do it so early and you're dropping this water weight just to gain it right back. So you have these different tools, these different outfits that you wear at the gym that's going to help to drop the water weight. So that's another tip when you're in the gym, or even if you're at home, you're outside, you're walking. When I perform low steady state cardio at a fastest state first thing in the morning, what I like to do is find a location where there are steep hills. I walk up and down the steep hill for an hour, 30 minutes going one way, 30 minutes coming back. Quick, easy, beneficial, and I didn't kill myself first thing in the morning. A lot of benefits that come with low steady state cardio. And tip number 5 is going to be the sauna. We all love the sauna. It is beneficial for the muscles. Another benefit when it comes to the sauna is that it helps to relieve any muscle soreness that you're getting from the exercise routine that you perform. So it's just sitting in the sauna, let your body just let the natural waters excrete from the pores and just enjoy your time in the sauna. So that's tip number 5, enjoying the sauna. The last tip that I have for you is consistency. Being consistent is going to help you to drop this water weight. But as I mentioned, and I keep mentioning this is not long term. This is only temporary. And most often people get confused when they wear waist trainers and they look slimmer after wearing them for 2 hours. They look in the mirror and they appear slimmer. Yeah, because you've sweated and you've dropped water weight. But you still have to understand that body fat is what's going to help you to keep that weight off long term. Sweating it off is not long term, it's only temporary. And for most of you who always ask, well, Magda, how do I do this? I don't know where to start. I don't know where to begin. You know, it's just too much information out there. Well, that's why I'm here for you. And I have my website available so you can go ahead and contact me. We have different options, many plans available to help you with your fitness goal. So feel free to visit my website. The link is going to be in the bio, and we'll also have it in the video as well. And thank you again for listening. I'll see you next time. Take care. In this video, we decided to include a preview of our current program that we are working on. Easy to follow, clean recipes that helps me to stay in line with my fitness goal, and I want to share those recipes with you. These are the recipes that I actually consume on a weekly basis. These are easy to follow. It's one way to prevent from binging, to prevent from snacking on junk food, because it's micronutrient dense, micro and macronutrient dense. Most people tend to neglect that. And this is for those who need help with recipes, don't know what to do, don't know what to cook, don't know how to create the meals, and for those who are bored with their current meal plan and they need something new, this is for you. So stay tuned for more to come soon. We'll be providing more information on the program and the release dates of the program. I hope you're excited because we worked hard on this program, so stay tuned.
Daycare, is she?
No.
Well, I'm glad. That's fine.
Yeah, she's with me.
Usually children or babies that develop some kind of security blanket are usually good babies, meaning temperament-wise. They have learned how to pacify themselves.
Oh wow. Hey Cuckoo. Hey Boo Boo. Hi love. Hey Doo Doo. Hey my Boo Boo. What you staring at me like that, huh? Huh? How Boo? Hi. 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 You farted, Boo? You farted?